Hi Libra, this is Jeffrey, this is Ripecolor, and this is your reading for December 4th through the 11th, 2022. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer private readings. I also offer IET, which is a healing modality which can help you to move energy. My voice is very deep today. Please become a member. Membership allows you to watch these weekly videos without, without commercials. And I'm going to be adding more to my membership. I don't know what it is yet, but it'll come. It's a little bit like that, like that's really what it's like. I think a lot of us are just sort of like, well, I don't really know what's going on. And because I think it, has a lot to do with the outside world. And I think a lot of people are getting a lot of spiritual information. I know they are. And they're sort of like unsure of what to do with it, like new intuitive gifts. And it's like, okay, I'm really kind of unsure what to do with this. Okay. It'll reveal itself. It's kind of like you get a new, you're at a store and you buy something like on instinct. It's like, I don't really know how to use this, but I think I'm going to need it. A little bit like that. I don't even know why this message is coming through, but it's coming through. It's like, I'm not really sure how to use this or how to utilize it or what it does, but yeah, I think I'm going to buy it and kind of, I don't know, put it in the drawer and remember where I put it. So, because I think I'm going to use it one day, a little bit like that. That's my little message. And it really wasn't the message I was going to give, but it just sort of came out. All right. And then the message was actually, I'll give it to you that too, is visit. There's a visiting going on. So I don't know if the visiting means like you're going to visit a friend or revisit memory or revisit a space. But there's a visit. And I don't, maybe the visit is you're visiting a it's almost like a revisit from a past experience or a past life, or I'm not that big on past life. I mean, I believe in them, but it's not really my, I don't know, shtick. Sometimes we need to revisit an experience or memory in order to work through it, in order to like let it go, in order to understand it in a different way. Okay. That's whenever I'm, I get messages I have to deliver. That's my job. All right. This is Libra. Wow. You begin with really strong cards. I have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is really clear, like really clear thinking, a new idea, a new inspiration, clear road ahead, laser focus. There's also an energy in this of cutting. There's an energy of, in the Ace of Swords, of slash, right? I don't know what a sword makes. I don't know what kind of sound it makes, but that, in my imagination, that's what it makes. There's like, I'm cutting that. It's done. It's like, right. And now I'm moving into something where I'm experiencing my leadership, where I'm experiencing my power as a manifestor. I'm experiencing, I get both of them. This is so interesting. The eternity symbol only shows up twice in the deck, and these are the two cards that shows up. And maybe what I'm experiencing and what I'm revisiting, when I say I mean you, is the understanding and the comfort, right? And the power and the comfort and the power of the understanding of the eternity of your soul. You know, maybe that's what the clarity is. The clarity is like, I am part of the Godhead is part of me. I can manifest whatever it is I want. I have the strength and I have the courage. And maybe that's what you're revisiting, that you haven't, like, I don't know, acknowledged, used, picked up in a long time. Maybe that's that weird thing you buy in the store. It's like, I don't know what this is, but it's calling me. Sort of like, you know, let's say, I don't know, for some reason you buy some crayons or something, and then like a week later, somebody brings their kid over and they come to, you know, it's like, oh, I have crayons. You have any crayons? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. But I think that you're the kid that comes to visit. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting like, it's almost like something you're picking up from the past that you're going to be able to utilize. It's going to touch you. It's going to get you in touch with your eternity. It's going to get you in touch with the fact that you've been here before, you're coming back again. You have a talent or a gift that you're going to be able to utilize again. Get the whole thing. Yeah. And you're seen as a leader in it, and you're seen as in charge, and you're supported in it by the people around you, by you know, society in a way, but also by spirit. You know, this is, and it's almost like, let's say you were a kid and you used to love to color, draw, and you put it down a million years ago. And suddenly you're in some store and, you know, you're really looking for something else and you get it. And then you're online or you're on your way, you went down the wrong aisle and it's like, you see all these crayons or these paintbrushes or something. And it's like, I don't know, they're like $10 or something. It's like, oh, whatever, you know, yeah, it's colorful and I don't know, I feel like buying it, and you do. And then a week or two later, a month later or whatever, you know, something triggers you and then you start painting and it's like, I forgot how much I used to like this. That's what I'm getting. It's a little bit like that, or that was just an example. It's like that. And I feel like you're meant for it, or it's meant for you. Yeah. And, you know, confidently executing a plan via intuition. Look at that. It revitalizes you. It revitalizes you. And this also is intuition. This is really about listening to that message. Hearing the message really clearly, or feeling it, or smelling it, or whatever it takes, or getting in a dream. And just like doing it, not, oh, I'm going to wonder, and I'm going to think about it, maybe later. And like, no, just doing it. Just doing it. Because he's like, he just does it. This one just does it. You know, they're not in their mental, it's like, the mental is like, yeah, whatever. The end of a way of thinking. New dawn is rising. It's a whole new ball game. And you know what I really love about the Fool, aside from his outfit, because his outfit is amazing. He's completely open to a new idea. Completely open. He doesn't have anything attached to it or judgment attached to it, or it looks this way and I can't do it, or yeah. He doesn't have any of that. He's like a newborn, like completely open. It's like, yeah. You know how you said, you know, there are certain friends that you have and you want to ask them to go and do something with you, you know, and you know your friend is up for a movie, but you know that your friend is not up for shopping because they hate shopping. Or another friend is not up for doing sports because they hate sports. Okay. This is like the friend that you call that if you say to them, let's drive cross country, they're like, yeah, can we leave tomorrow? Or if you say to them, let's go try this weird restaurant of like that I never heard of in a country, we've never eaten this kind of cuisine before, and it's really far. They're like, yeah, that, right? Become that friend, be that friend to yourself. It's sort of like, yeah, okay, right? Like the one who'll eat bugs. Like that. I don't know how else to say it. Because I think once you just step into that and take the leap of faith, right? And just throw all care to the wind, because he's very carefree, that's when the inspiration really comes. Like that'll ignite a million other things. Toward being satisfied, toward happiness. Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. And, so she's not only the empath and the intuitive one, but she's also, in a lot of ways, the mother. She's really like, but she's mommy mother. She's mommy mother. So it's almost like, when you're a little kid and she's almost grandma in a way, because she doesn't have any rules. I mean, of course she has rules, but there's an energy and the Queen of Cups of like, you go home, like you're in third grade, you're a little unsure of yourself. And then, you say, well, I think I want to join the soccer club. She's like, yes. Or I think I want to start playing piano. She's like, yes. Or can we go to some like really boring museum because it's interesting to me, right? And she says, yes. That, like that, nurturing, comforting, just say yes. It doesn't matter whether, anyone else thinks it's exciting or interesting. It doesn't really matter. If it's exciting and interesting to you, then it's exciting and interesting to you. And that's what matters. That's what nourishing and acknowledging one's own light is about. Some people can get so excited about math, right? And a lot of other people look at like, huh? Or some people get really excited about sports, and other people look at them like, hmm? Or some people get really excited about art, and other people look at them and like, hmm? But it doesn't really matter, because this is what makes the world a really fascinating and interesting place, is that every flower gets to be the flower it is, right? Every flower gets to be the flower it is. And some flowers like to grow in, really sandy soil that many other flowers couldn't grow in. And some of them like to grow in this really rich, really dark, fertile soil. And other ones are like, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. What I'm feeling is like this thing that's going to reveal itself to you or reignite or is your soil. It's your soil. And that's what is important. That's what's important. All right. One more. And don't be deterred. Okay. Spy, changing passion. Don't be deterred by, well, I've tried it before and it didn't work. So what? Try it again. Try it again. Right. You don't have to be the quarterback in order to enjoy playing football. You don't have to, be a published, let's say you love to sit down and write poetry. You don't have to be a published poet. You don't have to be the public laureate of the United States in order to sit down and enjoy and write poetry. Maybe you write, 2 or 3 or 5 poems and you send them as little Christmas gifts to your friends. There's this tremendous joy in that, right? So, what I think I'm trying to say is like, don't limit yourself by your past disappointments. If you love to do it and it's the right soil for you, then plant yourself in it. Blessings. Wait. Let me just show you the cards. Sometimes I forget. Yeah, something new coming to the fore, where you're able to manifest. You have everything you need to manifest what it is you want. You have the strength and the courage. This is going to bring you fulfillment. Follow your instinct. This will revitalize you. You have a plan and you know how to execute it. You will be very successful and admired and loved through it. A new dawn is rising. Take advantage of the opportunity. There's lots more to come. And so it's a 5, and it's a change in the way you feel. I think this is going to be a change in the way you feel about yourself. I think this is going to end up being a change in the way you feel about yourself and feeling more nourished, more whole, more comforted, more intuitive. It's really a lovely opportunity. Blessings.